Hey y'all, it's Erin, aka Grishno, coming at you with like a real blog and stuff. So that's new. That's fun, right? Anyway, it's been a little while since I've come on. I know I say that like every time I start a video, but it has been a little while since I've come on and made just like a blog and talked to people. And so I had a little bit of time. I wanted to come on. I wanted to share. I have some exciting news if you've been following the channel. So first things first, I just want to get this out of the way. Morgan and I bought a house, like a house, where people live, and it in Oakland actually, and it's something that I did not actually think was possible for us, just because rents are so high. The housing market's been going nuts, and we talked about it for years and years, but it just always seemed out of reach. And to find out that it's not, and that it's actually something that we could do if we really put some energy towards, was really exciting. So that's been taking up a ton of my time, and I'm really excited to show you all the new house once we move in there. The thing is, there's a 30-day rent back. I don't need to get into all the details, but we're going to be moving during the second half of March. And so say goodbye to this room, because we've been in here for a couple years, me and you, and look forward to seeing a new place. That'll be exciting. The other thing that happened, and I wanted to talk about it on YouTube, but I feel like I've talked about it a lot. And so I got removed from the Partners program on YouTube. And, it's funny because they start the email off being like, we've been receiving reports about bad quality videos and this and that. And, the fact of the matter is, I don't make garbage videos usually. Like, I've been making consistent blogs for over 10 years on the site. And, the reality, though, is that I don't have the kind of time that I used to have to devote to making videos. And making videos takes time. So, basically what they said is, you don't meet the requirements. You don't meet the requirements. And the requirements are dumb. They seem really arbitrary, and I'm not sure how they'll equate to more quality. But you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and I have over 12,000 subscribers, so check, I got that. And the other thing that you have to have is 4,000 hours of view time on your channel for the year. And, the last year, I didn't make as many videos. I was sort of making like monthly videos when I could, because I was working and going to school. Like, it was nuts last semester, and this semester, even though I only have one class, it's still pretty nuts. And so I just don't have the time to put into making videos. That means fewer videos, which means fewer minutes of viewing, which means fewer watch hours, which means that they're kicking me off of the program. And in the end, who cares? Who cares that they're kicking me off the program? If you remember, if you watch the channel, I demonetized my channel recently because of their stupid policies. And I moved over to Patreon, and Patreon's been fantastic, but they've had their own issues in, I think it was this past December. So just a few months ago, they had big policy change, and all the people who were doing like lots of support, but like $1, and I had a lot of people who were supporting me at the dollar level, just vanished, just gone. And that hit a lot of people, and it hit me. But fortunately, like, I don't rely on ads and money that I make online to live. It's like a nice thing to have. It helps with groceries, and I've bought video equipment like the mic that I'm using and the camera that I'm using now and things like that. So I've used it to try and better the channel and to sort of help out with my own life and stuff. But it just feels like it's not the YouTube that it used to be, Like, YouTube, look at me. I must be getting old if I'm waxing on like this, but YouTube used to be about community. Like when it started out, that's what it was. It was really small, and you could go and you could make video replies to people, and you could, talk back and forth and have conversations, and we built communities together. And YouTube today is about content. It's about competing with television, and that's very different than what it used to be. And so, I don't know. Like it makes me sad a little bit, because I used to feel like, especially when Google bought YouTube, which was a long time ago, but when they did, I thought, wow, like Google's gonna last forever, which means YouTube's now gonna last forever, which means like this amazing thing I'm doing, like documenting my life online, is it's gonna last. It's gonna have some staying power. And it did for a long time. And the thing that I'm finding is that as YouTube changes, I don't feel like that's gonna happen anymore. I wouldn't be surprised at some point if YouTube just decided, well, all these old videos, they're not getting views, we're just gonna delete them. And there goes like all these videos about my life, and if I'm not on it and like want to download every single one, like I can see that happening. And I couldn't always say that about YouTube, so that's sort of sad. But on the plus side, The Guardian wrote an article about my channel getting demonetized, so that was fun to do that. The other thing that I wanted to just come on and say like happened to me, because it happened yesterday, and it was pretty exciting, and it relates to some stuff that I talked about on the channel last summer. If you remember, I had applied to be on the Oakland Police Commission, which is the governance and oversight body for the Oakland Police Department. And I'd gotten a interview with the Mayor of Oakland. And I'll be honest, a lot of that video, or not that video, but that interview, a lot of that interview, I talked about my experience as a trans person. And I told the story about how I had witnessed a trans woman being arrested, but I talk about it in my video, Transphobic Cops, and I follow up on that, and it's sort of been this whole thing that it's defined a big chunk of what I do now, was that moment. And so I shared that experience. I shared a lot of my own experiences with her, and in the end, I didn't get it. I didn't get that position on the commission, but I got a meeting with the Mayor of Oakland about it, and I got to talk to her about things that I'm passionate about, and that was amazing. So yesterday, I'm at the Alameda County Summit on Homelessness, and I'm walking down the side of the conference room, and I hear, "Erin!" And I turn around, and it's the Mayor of Oakland calling out my name. "Hey, how's it going? It's good to see you." And she mentioned, like she remembered me. She remembered me by name, and that I had wanted to be on this commission, and offered that maybe there's some way that she could get me on another commission, and mentioned how much the interview and the time that we'd spent together had stuck with her. And like that was cool. That's like not every day that the mayor of a major U.S. city calls out your name and remembers the time that they spent with you. So that was exciting, and it's shown me, because I haven't even graduated yet, right? Like I graduate in May, so it's coming up in a few months. I'm in the middle of my last semester and writing my final thesis and things like that. It's really exciting, but I haven't even graduated yet. And I'm doing incredible things, and I'm so excited that I can be successful in what I want to do. And for the last several years, that's been school, and that's been getting a job working in policy, and I've done that. Like, I'm trying to make a name for myself so I can run for office one day. Like, that's things that I'm doing now, and I'm laying the groundwork for that. So like, I don't know. I've always said, like, this is just the beginning, and I still believe that it is. So I just wanted to come on and say thanks for all of your support throughout the years. It's been a real long journey, and we've been on it together. That's been incredible. It's been amazing. It's changed my life many times, and it continues to do that to this day. And so I just, want to appreciate you for sticking around and hanging out with me. So if you like hanging out with me, which I don't know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, let me know. But leave a comment. I love to see comments. I like to write back to people. Hit the like button. Do the things, the things that they tell you to do. Do the things. And until next time, I'm Erin, aka Grishno, and I'll see you later.